Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. So back on Gleba, we had a power outage here, and unfortunately, there was no way to kind of fix it other than to um, get kind of to come back here. So I got enough fuel. The problem is if this thing runs out of fuel, we have an issue, right? So. I'm not sure. I may have to like run nuclear out here or something, just kind of keep extra fuel here, just in case. I need to come up with something that's better to fuel this place than what this is going on right now, because it's just not going well. And but I don't want to dick too much with Klima. I want to go ahead and pack up and move to another area, and that area is going to involve me. Oh, my backpack's already empty. Look at that. Fancy. Now we're going to turn this guy. Okay, we can do it that way. We're going to go to transport 3. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. All right. So we're going to go ahead and jump to Fulgora. So I do have transport 3 here. It's loaded up with some stuff. Let's see. Let me go ahead and drop all of this stuff down there. See if I can get this stuff all loaded down there. I made some small changes to these ships. So I basically incorporated calcite so that the transport ships can hold calcite and basically do that. Both of these do calcite also. And then once they get back to Novice, they actually drop calcite on the planet for us. And then we're using it to kind of augment our copper manufacturing over here. Kind of low right now. Um, and then that copper comes back in and kind of feeds in backside of these to give us extra copper into this stuff, and kind of help do that. Our space factory is getting closer. It's still got like 4,000, yes, 4,100 a of these guys that it still needs. So what I've been doing is kind of letting it run for a little bit. We'll load all these guys up with space foundations. We'll send those up there. Once they get up there, we'll have it kind of take a break for a second and then turn it off so that it's picking up other things. Let me just drop all this stuff down so we have the best chance we have of that going. We're gonna go ahead and take off to Fulgora. Space Factory 1. I should be loading that stuff. Okay, they're all taken off. So I'll do is I'll let it run for a little bit. My fuel is still low. I need to probably build a better fuel depot. Um, and then have it kind of where it backs up a little bit every once in a while. And then kind of goes for a minute. We got a couple more of those guys coming. So this is the best way I figured out to do it because if I turn that ship on and off, so you can basically stop a ship from being built by turning off the resource requesting. So that allows the other ships when they come in to be able to get the resources they need. Because if not, what ends up happening is they end up running out of bullets or something, and then they end up getting destroyed, which is not optimal. So let all these guys take off here. So that, and then we'll go back up to our space factory right here. And once those guys are on their way, we're at 36 now. And then we can just turn this auto request construction materials. We'll turn that off for now. And then that slowly adds more and more to the space platform. So we just have these guys over here. A little piece up there. Little pieces down here. So we should have, and then You know, these guys out here. Now this one is set up a little bit differently. So these guys are set up to have missiles and to do that stuff. But it's going to take me a minute to get that. Now let's go back to transport three. We're at Fulgora now. We're going to go ahead and drop to the planet uh, to Fulgora. Now Fulgora is a little bit of a different guy here. Travel to planet Fulgora. So all the planets are really different and special and awesome. Uh, why did you drop that for? Okay. So we're doing that. So this is a lightning attractor. So those are going to become very helpful here in a minute. So what we're going to do is we'll go back up to the transport ship. First thing we want to do is go ahead and drop us some robots. Uh, we are not going to be dropping robots because I don't have robots. And now I'm kind of stuck here because I don't have this stuff. So we will send the ship back to try to do what we need to do. While we're waiting, we'll go explore for a little bit while we're waiting for our ship to come back. You'll see once you come up here, uh, we can do that, and we're kind of stuck in here. So what we want to do is you want to be careful. Um, the ruins you can take care of, right? Um, but you want to find like these guys here, uh, the lightning towers. You don't want to destroy those in the beginning because you can't make new ones to replace them yet. Actually, I think yeah. So there's lightning. So let's see. We get where are the lightning towers? So here's lightning tower, right? So basically, we need steel plate, copper cable, and stone brick, and we can start making those. Um, and then that way we can build up our own lightning. So what you'll see happening is the lightning is going to strike these guys, and if you were had these guys connected, the efficiency is zero, so they can't pull power. So let me go ahead while we're there, and so we need stone brick, copper cable, and stone. Okay, so I should have some of that. Let me get uh let me get some stone bricks and some copper cable just to have them, right? And so once we get back, let's see, you shall be turned on. Oh, I'm missing a lot of stuff. So we're back at there. It's gonna start loading. So I unloaded a bunch of stuff when I stopped. So this is gonna take me a minute. I'll be back when I get it figured out. All right, we're back. I don't have everything loaded onto the our transport here, but I at least got us some robots. We'll get us some robots down here, and then once we get those guys kind of down here, we'll start working on the other things. Should be able to have also get us a port. So what I want to do is get us. Where's my spaceport at? That's always. Where is my spaceport? Do I not have a spaceport? Oh, that's right there. I don't have a spaceport. That's not very helpful. That is going to make it complicated. So what we'll do is we're gonna end up needing to come back here. Need to send this thing back. I at least have us robots now. So we'll send them back. Let him start loading up some more. But at least with robots, we can kind of go down here. So what I do want to do is set this thing up. I need to make us another thing here, and then I want to blacklist, and then I want to do no, not those. do this. I thought there was a way we could like blacklist the structures. Um, is the thing is I don't want to murderize those things. Like, because if I do that, then it's gonna kill it. And we don't want to kill those in the beginning. We want those to stay up because if not, we lose our protection. Because I swore there was a way that we could. Let's see. Thought there was. Oh, here it is in here, maybe. Not the run. This guy, the Fulgora lightning detector, right? So we're gonna blacklist that. So now if I do this and I go, whoop, and then it'll get everything except for the lightning extractors. So that way we can leave those up and we can kind of clear off and pick up the items, right? So what's gonna end up happening is we're gonna get a bunch of junk and a bunch of things that we don't super need. Uh, so the way Fulgora works is it ends up having basically scrap, right? So it's a bunch of old runs, and we're basically going through and picking up the stuff that's here, and then that will allow us to do some things. All right, so now this island's kind of small, so we'll get it figured out here in a minute. So what you want to do for the most part here is to go run around from place to place until you find a decently large enough space to be able to build on. Let's see, get those guys picked up. Let's see, get that all done, get that all done. All right, so we got everything picked up there. And then, so we'll have these guys here, and then at some point we should be able to process that. We could process these into stuffs. Oh, there it is right there. The recycling thing. Right. So if you look at this, it says, you get solid fuel, concrete, ice, steel plate, batteries, red circuits, blue circuits, copper. Right. So we're just going to do this and we're just going to basically take all of those things and we're going to start trying to put them back together. Now, what you kind of want, and here in the beginning anyway, is to find a place that you can call home, and your robots can get electrocuted if you leave them out. So the storms are bad, and if your robots are out, and they can get destroyed. So this place kind of not good. What we're looking for is kind of a larger area. So we need to. In the beginning, we're not able to fill in the oil and stuff here. We do need these guys here. That should be, yeah, helium ore. So, and we will need some helium ore here in a second. And this place is slightly larger. Yeah, so this is a fairly large place to start with here. Actually, this is a nice large place. Uh, so we need to get a little bit of helium ore, and then we can get all that stuff kind of picked up here in the beginning. Get all that stuff done. It's actually not a bad sized little island that we started off here, and that's really the trick is, especially in the beginning, once you get here, is it's trying to find some place and then having something like this that's close enough to be able to bring ore across. I don't know if we'll be able to shuttle it across or not, but that's not bad. That's a good starting point. Get all that stuff picked up. And in the beginning, it's just going to be a lot of uh, just some gathering and some picking up stuff. And then we go in here, we build some more recycling, and we just let it kind of build some recycling. So you're gonna see you'll get most of the materials you need. And we're gonna end up doing a lot of recycling and stuff like that on this planet. And we end up needing to build a lot of stuff. And then we'll need to bring some other items here in a little while. As soon as we get all this thing figured out, anytime you're ready. So, and it's not, this isn't a massive amount of things. Like, even if we go here and look, like, it's only 153 million. All right, so it may be a decent amount. All right, so that's a good amount of scrap. The real trick is going to be see if we can get uh, a construction network connection. Like, so if I put a robot port there and a robot port here, if we can get them close enough that we can get them to connect, because if I can do that down here, oh dude, we'd be so much better than the last playthrough. And then we're not even finished completely running around this island yet. So get all those guys done. Yeah, so you see they've got a little electrocuted there. Come on. Anytime you're ready. There you go. Get all these guys out. There you go. All right, so that stuff is all good there. We'll keep running around this guy and see if we can find some more of that stuff. There's another island up there that may be close enough. That. And the real trick is, and we should be able to get that one across. So we may be able to get these two to connect. Ooh. Oh, fancy, fancy. Let's do that. So 2.71, 4 million, 2.7. Oh, those two are connected. Yeah, so and we should be able to get those to connect. So what we're gonna do here then is we're gonna go back because this is where I'm gonna set up home base at here. This looks like a really good place to start. Let me get this guy. Let's see if he's got. Where is that guy? I really need that guy to be brought up here because I need a cargo landing pod. Because if not, it's going to be, well, I guess I might be able to build a cargo landing pod. Um, oh, I'm just standing out here in the middle of the freaking lightning getting zapped. Let's go. They go stand there by that guy. So if I do that, so let me see. I need space foundation platforms. So I need copper. So I would need copper to be able to do it. Um, what do I have? How can I make 51 of them? Oh, is it gonna allow me to recycle these things down? Like, how do I do that? I don't have copper on me. I don't know how I'm making those. So I may be able to get that thing built here. Oh, so it's recycling down the copper wire then. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go through here and get all these guys done. We'll get enough scrap and hopefully get enough copper to be able to make um, the a landing platform. If I can get a landing platform, I'll put a landing platform over here. We'll bring the transport back, and that will allow us to start kind of getting things. and start getting power and stuff down here. So power on this planet is a little bit different. Basically, what you're going to do is you're going to use the lightning strikes, and we'll start doing that here shortly. Once we get all this stuff caught up. So we'll get that guy. So I have everything I need except for. Oh no, I do need copper wire for it, so I can make the space platform. All right, so that stuff should be good there. Uh, can I not make it on a thing? It's gonna be complicated if I can't do it. We can make a recycler too. We'll get those in a minute. Do, 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 do. Get all these guys, and it is literally just a bunch of gathering and picking up runs and having not having the robots to do things makes it complicated. But this is a really close thing. Let's run over here and see what this or that's fine. We'll get all that stuff going. Dude, this is a massive connected area. Like the first time I played through, I didn't get a bunch of um my islands were really far separated, and you're seeing we're getting zapped. Help, we lost a robot. Losing robots. That's fine. I think I can only shoot 20 out anyway, and I have like 50. So we'll get them back. We'll stand by. We'll stand under this guy, and then once we get here close enough, like there, once you're inside of that blue area, there the lightning can't hit them anymore. So we're good. We are good. It's gonna take me forever. All right, I'm back when I get this figured out. All right, we're back. And so I landed here. I brought me a couple of robots in, and I started making pretty much everything else I needed. So I'm slowly trying to work to a bunch of scrap. But I did build one of these guys here. I built the wrong thing. I built a space platform starter pack. That is not what I needed at all. That thing is useless to me. I need to build cargo landing. I need concrete. I need concrete. Uh, oh, I have some concrete. So I'm slowly getting concrete. So the space platform, where have I been using my concrete at? So I must have been burning concrete into something. Because I have 150, unless I've been picking it up. No, I'm getting it from that stuff. So yeah, so as soon as I hit 200 concrete, we'll be able to get that guy. So I have everything else I need. So it's just the concrete that I needed, and that is just gonna slowly take some time to do that. So while I've been doing that, I've been running around, picking up stuff, getting struck by lightning. Just normal fun things to do. So trying to find these guys. Obviously, I got struck by lightning. It's fine. It's fine. It'll all work out. All right, so let's run away for a little bit. Let's not get all of my robots destroyed. At least get the ones that are hurt already picked up. There you go. Let's go back down here. We'll go back into the protection umbrella. So all right, let me get enough concrete. I'll be back again. All right, so we got that. We're gonna go ahead and do our cargo landing pod here. We're gonna shift and we're gonna left click that and make a complete mess. And then the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want all that stuff in my inventory, but I made this mess here. So we'll do this and go tell it to pick up all that stuff. And then once it kind of slowly starts picking that back up, we'll tell it to kind of just recycle those as we pick them up. But that will get us our landing pod, which will allow us to start bringing stuff down here. All right, so now we have our landing pod. We'll do this. Now I do need to bring this guy back for now. Let's see. Let's bring you back. Bring you back to Fulgora. You should be actually completely loaded up. And I actually had the landing pod on that thing. I'm also going to take this and tell it to do that, and that clears all the freaking stone out of my inventory because that stuff is a mess. So what we'll do is we're going to take where is it? Uh, the cargo landing pod, right? And we're going to go ahead. We're going to place it down right here. Get out of its way. We're going to go to uh, this one. Either one of these will work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Control C here like this and go boop like this. And then I'll do like this, and then we'll just place this guy down. Go in here. I don't need either one of those for now. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Right, so we got rid of all those. We'll deal with that stuff later. All I wanted to do is basically auto send robots down. Um, and then once we get the robots kind of sent down, we will start building some stuff. Now, we do need to get some things brought down here. So I need to bring, I'm going to tell it to bring these guys down, right? I'm going to tell it to bring these guys down like this. And then we'll do those, and then we'll go ahead and tell it to bring down those guys too. All right. So we're gonna need a handful of those. Now we're also gonna need some other things. Let's get send those down. Let's send those down. Um, and then once all that stuff gets down here, so get all this stuff. Come on, anytime. There it goes. All right. So this guy, if I put offshore pump here, right, and I do that, it's gonna spit oil out for us. So that would be good to know here in a little bit. So that way we can get oil onto here and start kind of doing the things we need to here. Now I need to build, get back in here eventually. You send those down. Send that guy down. Uh, Send all of those down, right? So that way we'll get all these guys down eventually. So what I want to start doing is I want to build kind of a weird network here, right? So what I'm going to do is build you here, 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 and here like this, right? So that way we have this nice little uh, building like this. So this whole area is covered, right? And then what I'm gonna do is if I build one of these, right? We're gonna end up having way too many of these guys. But and then what I actually want to do, can I just need stone bricks? That's fine. Just throw those on the ground. Let me build. Uh, just do that there for now. That'll be fine. So I want to get you go in there, you go in there. So that way we can make a couple of stone bricks. We'll set all these things up so in the future we'll be better off with these things. And I'll pick up all this stuff here in a second. But what I need is enough stone bricks. So how many stone bricks do we need to make these guys? We only need 4 stone bricks, right? And then I'm gonna do this, and we'll build lightning attractors. right? And this guy. Now, if you see these guys, actually, I could probably put this kind of in the middle. You go ahead, build this guy out here like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build this guy just like this, right in the middle, right? And then what will end up happening is this guy here, if it gets struck by lightning or anything hits this area, it's going to start putting lightning into the bottle here. And then what I want to do here is go ahead and summon these also, right? And now I do want you want these guys in here. So I'm gonna build two of these. First one's gonna be like this guy. It's gonna be it's just gonna be off. That's fine. We're gonna have way too many of these because what I want to do is I'm gonna build this whole thing like this. There's can Control C like this, and then we can just page this guy together like this. And it's gonna be a bit of a waste, which is fine. But and that one may cause me some issues. Yeah, that's gonna be from there. That'll be fine. So that way we have those. We'll have some of these guys kind of built in for us, and that will kind of protect us. Then I can do this guy and get rid of this, and get rid of this like this, and then we'll do these guys, and then I'm going to tell it to make me more of those because I want all of them. And then once we hopefully get, oh, I that's why you're being angry. There, you can unload there. Send things to the floor, please. You can do that too. All right, pick all this stuff up. That'll bring all those down. That should start loading robots in and start basically getting us what we need to start getting things into it. These guys, oh, they don't have robots. I don't have those. So let me go ahead and summon those down. Now, right now, I don't have the ability to um, kind of get power saved up, which is not helpful. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this guy here. I'm literally going to fill this entire thing in. I think I just trapped myself. Right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill these guys completely in like this. So that whole section is just nothing but power uh, charging. So as we get struck by lightning, right? It's going to basically autofill it in for us. So what I'll do is I'm going to control the, and then I'm going to do this guy here, right? And then I'm going to hit my B thing. I'm going to go to my game blueprints. I'm going to store you there. And then I'm going to take Control C, this guy like this. Actually, that was the wrong one because it should have been this guy, right? Is this is the full length one. And then we're gonna go ahead and we'll go into B here and we're gonna put this guy there. So that way I have basically capacitor banks and I have uh, an ability to be able to spread these things. Now I could actually kind of do these like every other one. Won't need to do um like every one of these guys. I think I need to have and then I need to do Control C this guy like this. And then that can be just that one, right? So the idea here is to go put these guys down like this, so that every single one of them has a nope, Control Z that guy. So everybody has a lightning attractor, and that will greatly increase our ability to not be murderized. Because the lightning is what will eventually kill all your stuff, right? And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go do this, and we're gonna go build these guys over here everywhere. Now the only trick is here is that I don't have enough lightning guys right now, and that stuff is gonna end up getting hurt over there. So I need to run back over here, and then that should give me those. And then let me get some. Let me get those down, and then get those guys. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. I need blues and I need nope, nope. There. No, I need reds. Reds. I also need a box of yellows. Um, so we'll do that guy there like that. This guy like this, right? And then what we'll do is right after I find them, oh there. We'll do you there like that, like this, and like this. You can go. I want you to summon Cole or the cakes, whoever the heck there are, and that's that guy there. Left click, right click there. Need to make us a box of these guys. Way too many of them. All right. So those guys are all going there. So this, and then what we'll do is we will go, and we just need to start building things to, actually, before I even do that, let's go B, let's go this guy, and this, you know what, it won't fit there, but I fit it in like, uh, I can fit it in just like that. All right, so that way that guy will all get built. They're a little bit angry because they don't have their protection, but we'll get that sorted here in a second. So we'll do this guy like this, do this like this, right? And then that should be requesting all that stuff. So let me get rid of those. Let me get rid of those. What else? Oh, I need stone. So, and the stone should be getting made. So let's get that stuff. Let me get back over here. So hopefully that will get that kind of filled. See, get rid of all the stone. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of all this stuff. I don't need any of this stuff. definitely get rid of that stuff. And you want to save this the holium ore, especially the holium ore you get in the beginning, because that stuff gets really hard to get later. Um, all right, so we at least got all that stuff going. And then what will end up happening is as these guys are going to start kind of figuring out their life, we'll get these the lightning things built in. We're going to probably have to we're going to lose some stuff here to lightning over time. You'll see they're getting that stuff. Let me get this guy. You build that. So that should start building that stuff. We are low on those. So let's send you back to novice real quick and see if we can get some more things down here. And then hopefully we can start getting uh, items that we need. I think we should have everything kind of moving the direction we need it. Oh, are these guys just not connected? They are not. So we'll need to get the transport back with more of those. And then we just need to be able to build these things. Now, that being said, we also need like the what will end up happening is we're going to have so much and extra random garbage here that we will be able to build pretty much everything and not really have to worry about it on this planet. We'll have to worry about it a little bit, but not super worried about it. We eventually need oil, but like that, like this guy, we have all this stuff, right? So if I do this and go like this, and I just need uh, red gears and steel, right? So if I go up here, here's steel. Um, I have some red. Here's some gears, right? So if I just go back down here, and then this guy here, I just go, oh, take all this stuff, take that, and then take that, and then that's gonna start loading things into that guy for us, ever so slowly. This guy up here needs steel, wire, and bricks. So if we go over here and get bricks, we'll get some wire and we get some steel, right? Then we go back down here. We'll just hand transport a couple of things here for a minute, so that way we can at least get stuff kind of going. And then hopefully that will start building these guys for us, obviously faster than we can. And then once all that stuff starts getting built, we'll build this guy. Yeah, the problem is it's going to start trying to build things in the wrong place. Because I needed to build things, I needed to build this one. So if I do this, and I pick this guy up like this, and then, oh, you're going to steal it. I'll do this. And then that way it'll start filling in those things for us. This one may, yeah, that one doesn't have. Let's see. Let me get this guy here and get this guy like this. We can go boop like this and boop like this. That should be enough to cover it. Like I think we can get like every other one and we'll probably be okay. Let's get these guys here. What are you still mad about? Oh, you need red. Let's see. How are you doing? Do you have everything except for the robots? You're okay. Go back. I need to go back. So and then what will end up happening is we'll run out of electricity, and then the next one will get back up and we'll get it beat up or built up again. It's just kind of it's just going to be this. back and forth thing. But we can build oil. Like we can build something that just burns oil up here in a minute. And then we can have all the oil we want at it. Let's see. Do that. Get rid of that. All right. We'll get all those picked up. And then hopefully you're almost back. Almost back. And then, like I said, the whole point here is to kind of build these things where eventually, as soon as all this stuff gets built, we got lightning coming in. The lightning storms will fill up those. That allows everything to run. How are you not powered? That probably would have been better sticking these guys up in the corner or something, but that would have made too much sense. Right, so that stuff is coming down. And then as soon as that comes out, yep, there they go. They'll go out and go take all the stuff out that we need. Hopefully, should have. Where did they go? Okay, so they are already down. All right, maybe that was them coming down there. So as soon as we can get this guy here built, that should connect, and then all of our bots should start carrying things over there. And then once they start carrying things over here, then we can really get the fun starting, right? And then this guy, so you need green circuits. Are we not making green circuits? No, that's not optimal. All right, so now that we've got that down, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go in here. Let me build. Actually, you know what? Let's just cheese it. I have this whole setup down here. I might as well use it, right? So let's go here, and then we're gonna go to this guy. I need this guy. So I need a recycler. So we're gonna go ahead and build a recycler, right? So we'll do that. We'll do this like this, like that, and then that should bring pretty much everything we need. Now we are missing a bit of stuff, right? And then what I'm gonna do is we'll go here. We'll go ahead and build that recycled stuff there. And this will start allowing us to start getting what we need going. And it's just one of these things. And the trick with this planet is there's so much garbage that you just have to kind of figure it out. And it's gonna be a mess, right? Um, like this guy, actually, yeah, because they will take out those. The only thing it's not doing is I think if I change this to get rid of this and then trees and rocks only, I should be able to do that, and then it won't take out any of my structures. But I think if I get up to here, does it take out? Oh, these are all being taken out anyway. So we'll get all that stuff kind of started and get electrocuted for a little bit. It'll be all right. And now the trick is to be able to get this guy up here. So if we hit B, do this guy like this, do like that, do like this, like that. And then this way everything's all connected and everything's good, right? So now here is the trick is trying to get across here, which I don't think is going to be a problem. So what we'll do is do this guy, right? And then we can do this one, and then I need to get. Yeah, you're just not gonna line up, are you? So we just do like that, and then what I can do is I can do this guy here, but I can put him up here like this, and that way that allows my bot to be able to go across here. Now the only problem is the bots are going to try to go across this, and they can get zapped, which isn't optimal, right? And then we can cheese. Yeah, I don't know if I can. Yeah, it's not going to do that. So I'll need to get, just turn that on. That way we'll start bringing our stuff. And we're not even using belts. This may be a completely bot network. Just move you over. You'll be fine there. All right. So we'll get all these guys going. I need to get I need those. And this way we can kind of get everything we need kind of brought down here, at least get started. And then once we kind of get the basic of the buildings kind of built together, come on, give me my guys. We'll start getting all the other stuff down here. So long. Give me those. I need those too. Come on. It takes so long to bring things down. Just sitting here watching it. I need those. Oh no, they didn't bring it over here yet. There they are right there. Give me those. All right. So now we have those. So what we can do is we can run over here, right? And I can put one of these guys like right here, right? And then we can go here. Let's see. I can bring this guy, right? So uh, trying to see if I could. Not that it really matters, but I'm trying to get it to line up right there, like that. So if I do it like that, then that way we're kind of on the same grid. And then once I can get those, get this guy like this, do like that. And then that way those guys are both connected. Do like this guy right here, like this. Do that. And now we've got all this guy up here connected, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this guy, and then these guys can go away. Oh, it's not okay. Those guys are not considered trees and rocks. Okay, go away. I don't need you anymore. You've outlived your usefulness. All right. So what I'm gonna do here is we're gonna do this, and we do have bots coming all the way up here. So we'll get those here built in a second. Let me get this guy. We'll do that. Put you in right there like that. So that way we'll have a bot coming up, and then we're gonna take this guy here, right? Mining patch. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do red boxes. We'll do medium power poles. That's fine, right? And then we're gonna do this guy like this. And then those will all kind of go in there like that. That's all connected here. We're going to take this guy, bring you up here like this, and we'll bring you up here like this. Now I do need to get you to kind of cover all that stuff, right? So that way we can have this stuff actually all kind of built. You're just being difficult. There. And then hopefully that will get that guy built here in a minute. There you go. So that guy should all be protected. Now we don't have a roboport to pick that stuff up. That is fine. We can fix that. We can do this. So this guy, you know what? Do like this. We'll do like this. We'll do like this, and we'll do like that. So we have our first little kind of capture area there, and hopefully all this stuff will get kind of built. As we go through and trying to make things kind of put together, we'll get all that stuff figured out. So what these things are going to do is they're going to fill this boxes completely full of this stuff, right? And then we're going to go down here, and I can just go grab a bunch of this stuff like this and go whoop, like this. And then I can go here, and then I can go like this, and then I can just go like this. Um, I don't think I have a green circuits. Can this thing not give me green? They don't give me green circuits. So the only way to get green circuits out of it is to basically downgrade the red ones. Or to make green circuits. And honestly, I may just make green circuits instead. At least for the beginning here until we figure out what we need. So I'll just make green circuits like this and like this. So that way, oh, we don't have those either. It is just generally being difficult. So basically, in order to get green circuits, you have to figure out a way to kind of to get things here. I don't think I have. I need iron plates. I need a truckload of green circuits. You go get me green circuits. You know what? Just go get me green circuits. Just go get me all the green circuits. There, go get me green circuits. And then here, I'm going to tell you to request green circuits. There, request green circuit. All right. So that way we can get those. We can get a recycler in. And then once we get the recyclers start being built, then we can work on doing that stuff. But being able to have this stuff come across now, the only thing I said I am worried about is this because uh, that is a limited corridor, and we're going to end up losing a lot of bots. So not sure the best way to do that to kind of keep the bots from getting exploded. Because anytime they leave that protective coating, they're gonna get swarmed and kind of exploded. Um, and it may just be one of those things where we just say, you know what, that's fine. If you're a dumb bot and you get outside of the protective barrier and you get exploded, that's on you. You should have made better choices. So yeah, so we just need to get those. You're almost there, so we'll go back and look at you. Now, the whole time we've been over here doing this stuff, this guy should have been building, uh, yeah, building up here. So we've got a bunch of robots here, so it should be able to bring us our green circuits fairly quickly. It looks like it's bringing us stuff. So it should be, yeah, bringing everything that we've unloaded. So it's saying it's bringing everything. So the 2,000 circuits are definitely going to cause a hitch in the old giddy up there. Let's go ahead and drop that stuff. We don't need it right now. So that stuff is all going there. And then we will get that stuff. Once this guy is loaded and heading back, I could probably, well, no, I want to leave these. Um, because I want to be able to go to Gleba to get the white handles. I want to be able to go here to get miners. I want to be able to go get this other stuff if I need it. And I'm going to need it because I'm going to need miners. I'm going to need the stack inserters. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna need stack inserters. The because these guys here, uh, they're they're mostly for belts, and eventually I'll start using them, but not right now. All right, so this stuff is going all good there. We're just waiting for the green circuit, and then once I get the green circuits up, what I'm gonna do, because I have so many of these rockets that are kind of ready right now. Eventually, maybe we can get these guys eventually figured out. I should have plenty of green circuits. Yeah, I have plenty of green circuits. They just okay, they're loaded. All right, so back to Fulgora. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the space factory, and then we're gonna tell this guy to go ahead and accept request again, and that should get these guys brought up here. Completely deplete a resource mining patch. What? I've done that several times. So that should bring these guys just an army of drones to bring me space foundations. That thing needs so many space foundations. When I built it, it's an excess. Like it's beyond crazy. But we'll get all those things loaded up there, and then I will eventually get it finished. Uh, it's it's getting close, right? And then once it gets done, then we can get all this stuff loaded, and then we have a bunch of extra things to be brought up. So we're down to 3.3K. I think originally we were like 18K or 20K or something. It wasn't even the entire thing. It's so many. Actually, I can go look at here and go, my blueprints. It is 21,000 space platforms. So just a few, not too many. But we'll just watch those and those will get built out for us, slowly, slowly, slowly. And then this guy, now we've pretty much, well, almost emptied this out again. Now you don't want to leave this thing to be where it's constantly like it's got no I don't know rockets and it's still got that thing turned on because what will end up happening is your other ships will come in and they'll get caught or they'll leave without having the stuff they're supposed to, and then uh, they'll get blowed up or your science is going to come to a grinding halt. So, and then right now I'm just trying to get the transport belt capacity up higher so that we can get a bigger stack. Right. So all that stuff is going good. And then looks like we're bringing belts to something. And then once we got those kind of up and running, go back to our space factory here. Dook. And then we're gonna tell him, okay, yeah. So he's thinking that he needs to start bringing belts again. So we're down to 2,000 of those. And then what I do is I just turn this off for a little bit and then let the let the factory recover, and then we'll kind of go back. Transport three is back over here, right? And then we can go back down here. That should be bringing us greens circuits, and then the green circuits can be used to start building repair repair things, and then that can start fixing the stuff that's broken. So that way we can start getting all that stuff kind of fixed from all the lightning damage. Now, that being said, we should have this guy starting to. Why are you not going? There should be blues. Or do I just not? Oh, I didn't have the blues because I did all that in my backpack. Okay, so that should bring all that stuff in, and then that should give us a recycler. No, I need steel. There, you can have steel. So that will bring those guys in, and then you'll see now we got a recycler, R2. So the way a recycler works Recyclers are kind of a specialty kind of pain in the butt too. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set these things pretty much straight up down here. And I'm gonna put this guy like this, and then I'm gonna spin this guy here, and then I'm gonna flip it vertically like that, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I will put a red box here, and I'm gonna do this guy. I'm gonna bring it down here, and then I'm gonna Control C this guy again, and then I'm gonna flip it vertically again, so that way they're all together, right? And then once I get the recycler here, I can go. Oh, I need to put a blue box in too. Uh, so and then that's where it starts getting complicated, right? So let me see. Let me Control X this guy here like this, and we'll move. You know what? We'll put you there like that. That's fine. And then that's right. I need blue boxes. So I need blue boxes like this, like this, right? And then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll stack like this and stack like this. And then this guy here, I'm going to request. Um. Oh, I'm gonna request over here. We are going to request. Yeah, those guys, right? And then we'll go ahead and do this. So that should start bringing scrap down here to us once the robots figure out how to get their life together. They're going to bring it from over there. That's fine. So basically, the scrap's going to go in. Once it goes in, it's going to fill these boxes up, and then it's going to output these directly to this guy, right? And then now the only issue with this is because it is a massive amount of garbage that you're going to put into here, and you can actually get to the point where it's like this is a good starting point. But what I'm probably end up doing is changing this to some sort of a sushi belt where it outputs everything onto a belt, and then I can pick things up. And then what I can do uh, is you know what? Oh Jesus, we're so far over time again. But uh, because that's probably a better plan for me to do it anyway. So I'm gonna Control C this guy like this, and then we're gonna go try to keep this inside of this block, right? Right, and then we're gonna Control X this all, and we're gonna move it over like this. And the reason I want to do this is I'm going to take and put like a belt down here, which I don't have any of. Let me get, and we're so far over time again. Let me go ahead and do these guys. Just send all that stuff down. I'll be fine. We'll send all this stuff down. I'll get some belts here, and what I'm going to do is we'll sushi belt it, and we'll put kind of build what we need. So I'm just gonna leave these running here until I get kind of the belt done. But yeah, so hopefully eventually we'll get our stuff kind of brought to us. Oh, that's why. There you go. Build that over there. And then, so they weren't bringing us stuff because I was uh, out of bounds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a little bit of stuff here. So I'm gonna do like this. So that way we have a nice little sushi belt. I was hoping to kind of get two of these in here together, but I don't think I'm going to. Right? And then what we'll do is I'm gonna put right. So we'll do like this, and then what I'll do is I'll put a red box like this, right? And then what we'll do is we'll take this first one, We're gonna filter, use it, filter, and we're gonna tell it you're only allowed to pick up red stuff. This one you're only allowed to pick up blue stuff like this, right? And then that way those are gonna pull those off. This guy here, you're only allowed to grab gears, right? And then this one, let's see, this one you're only allowed to grab stone, right? And then what we'll do here is then we're just going to keep adding these, right? So we'll just do this. And then this one, so let's do this in there. Let's do this. I'm going to do this one. I want you to change to that. And then you can go there. Then you can change to this. And then you can go there like that, right? And then, let's see, and then I'll do another one here. And what I'm doing is I'm just looking to see everything that this thing's grabbing or everything that's putting out, and I'm gonna just pick it up and I'm gonna set it up there, so that it basically is grabbing all that stuff off the belt, right? And then the holium ore, that is special, right? And then the holium ore is very rare, and then we'll do that here because I want all the holium ore off of there that we can find. So we want to make sure we get all that stuff off. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have ice, it looks like, right? And then we should have had, I thought we had red, we supposed to have red circuits from there. Just, oh, they're getting pulled out. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. And then, so basically it looks like, let's see, we can do one more here. So this one is going to be these guys like this, right? And then this guy can be concrete, right? Like that. And then you, my friend, are going to be these guys, right? So basically, I'm just going to do that. So basically, as stuff is coming off of here, it's just going to get put on the belt. It's going to get fed around. And then now the next step of this is going to be another set of recyclers, right? And what I'll do is I'll have uh, basically I'm gonna have to set up combinators. We'll do that next time. And as that gets, if it gets full, right? So if this belt of gears gets full and it fills up this box of belt or box of there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up something else that then basically says, okay, I've got too many gears on this thing. The gears are getting out of hand. Let me get rid of them. And then when we do that, that will allow us to say, okay, we have too many gears in the system, turn the gears into plates. And we'll start breaking them down. So that will get all that stuff kind of going, but this will get that stuff to start recycling and to start building what we need. And then we'll start getting all the items that we need down here built. We'll start building these guys in. And then once we get this stuff built, we'll have plenty of that. We have plenty of room to kind of add and build stuff down here, and build all of our fancy stuff. And it's all going to be built with robots. And I'm going to be mean to my poor laptop. Poor guy, I'm telling you. It doesn't know what it's in for yet, but it's gonna go badly. So and let's go ahead. You know what? You go back to novice real quick. But hopefully y'all enjoy it. Sorry, these videos just get longer and longer. Yeah, I love Factorio. I really do. It's such a good game. And it's just a good time. But we'll start having this stuff built. I'm gonna try to build this stuff over here so it's a little bit more um controlled, and I'm able to kind of control my ability of doing things as opposed to um, uh, just letting it run out of hand. Because what ends up happening is like the stone's going to get out of hand. The you know some of the stuff like you just get so many bricks and stuff like that, and it's made to make you have to deal with it. But the main real thing is to make sure that this holium ore, you're saving that and making sure that you don't use it. Be very very selective of what you're doing with it until you kind of get all your resources going, because it is hard to come by and it's very very rare on this planet. So, but we can do that. As always, if y'all enjoy. Uh, the content, please consider throwing a like on it. If you have a question, a comment, a concern, you can leave that down below. And if you are uh, not subscribed and you would like to be, there's a button for that while you're down there. You guys be safe, and we'll talk to y'all soon.